Documenting our empty fridge as we start this challenge. We have some random things like cheesecake and cake, tiny bit of applesauce, leftovers, cat food, 2 eggs. So that's what we're starting with. Oh, carrots and 1 pepper. So let's see how we handle this $164 grocery challenge. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I took on a ridiculous challenge of $174 for a week for our groceries. According to the USDA Food Plan, this is the thrifty amount of food I should be spending for our family of 5, according to our ages, the ages of our children, and the ages of my husband and I. This is it. This $174. I didn't make it. I spent $165 because that was just ridiculous to me. But I'm going to show you everything that I got for $174 and kind of talk you through some of the things that we're going to be eating as we eat up all this food. Please keep in mind that according to the USDA, we need to eat up all this food this week. Like, nothing can be frozen, saved for another week. They're saying that everything that I bought this week needs to be ingested over the next 6.5 days. I am flabbergasted over that. And if you've watched any of our previous videos, you know that this is probably one of the toughest things I've ever had to do because we don't spend this much on groceries. But I'm gonna show you everything. And just for preference, so you guys know, we are located in Central Ohio. So our cost of living is lower, which is probably why this $174 is throwing me for a loop. But even when we lived in New Jersey, we were on the $64 a week grocery budget, and it worked. So even spending $174 in New Jersey, one of the highest costs of living in America, this still would have been ridiculous for me. But anyway, every week we get pizza. If you guys have seen our previous videos, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and go back and watch those because they're really fun. But we get pizza every week. We have pizza night on Friday. So this week I got 3 instead of 2. Usually I'll just get 2. I got 3 because it's $174. I need to spend it up. I also got some chicken drumsticks. These were 99 cents at Aldi. This is all from Aldi, by the way. And usually 1 row of these is 1 meal. Apparently I'm gonna have to cook all of these for 1 meal. So I'm guessing we'll have leftovers. This is crazy to me, but this needs to be 1 meal. So 1 meal, 2 meals. The portobello mushrooms is what my husband and I will have when we make mac and cheese for our kids. We do mac and cheese Monday with sauteed spinach. So we have been having, my husband and I, instead of having the cheese, we do sauteed mushrooms with sauteed spinach and macaroni. So instead of getting the 1 like I usually get, I got 2. We're gonna have to eat that somehow. Pepperoni. So we use the pepperoni for one of our lunches. It's a cheese platter. So we do pepperoni, sliced cheese, not carrots, crackers, and maybe some type of fruit if we have enough. This week we have plenty, so we're probably gonna have fruit with it. The smoked sausage. I got 3 of these. I usually only get 2. We have these for our pancake Sundays. So we're gonna have three things of sausage this week. That's crazy. Pork tenderloin, they had $2 off on their pork tenderloin at Aldi. So I got 2 of them. I usually top this with canned crushed pineapple, which I'll show you in a second, and a little crushed red pepper, and I put it in slow cooker, and it's delicious. So that's another meal, y'all. Are you keeping count? So that's for Pancake Sunday, so we won't count that as a dinner. That's for part of another dinner. This is a dinner. This is a dinner. So technically, we're at 1, 2, 3 nights of dinner. Just dinner. Let me put this here because we'll get to you. Ground beef. I usually get the big things of ground beef from Aldi, and I will cut these into thirds. So each third is a meal for our family. So that's 1, 2, 3 meals. According to Aldi, I need to get rid of all of this. So if I still do the 3 meals, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm already at 6 dinners. And I didn't even show you everything yet. let's go to 7 dinners. So the pink salmon fillets, I get the 2-pound bag. This bag lasts us 2 salmon meals, but I'm gonna have to use this whole bag for a meal because all of this food needs to be eaten up. So we're on dinner 7 technically right now, but this is a lot of food already, and there's no way we're going to finish all of this in every meal. There's no way. Like there's no way, you guys. So I'm stressing out over it. I even cheated a little bit and got I got a roasting chicken, and I turned this into cat food. I made homemade cat food. I've been promising you guys a video on that. I promise I will get that done for you. I'm going to make his cat food this week, obviously. So I even spent a little bit of the money to get him some food on top of everything else. I needed butter, so I got butter. But according to the USDA, I got these 2, and these 2 blocks of butter should be gone by the end of the week. That they're saying all this food should be gone, right? So I'm supposed to be using all of that up. Avocados. My husband and my daughter love avocados. The rest of us don't. So they have the task of eating 4 avocados this week. I think they can do it, but they also have all this other stuff that they have to eat. But we'll see. So these 4 avocados, number 1, they need to get ripe first. So they have to wait until they're ripe, and then they can tackle them, but that needs to be gone. So this is the multicolor peppers, and then I have regular peppers too. So I have green peppers, which I always get, and then multicolor peppers. So then we usually just get the green, but I went ahead and got multicolor because I had to spend up that money. So I don't know, maybe we'll do stuffed peppers with one of the sleeves of the ground beef. I don't know. We will figure that out. This one is our cheese, all of our cheese. So this Colby cheese is actually for my husband. He likes Colby cheese. And then we use the extra sharp cheddar for mac and cheese night. And then we use the sharp cheddar for our cheese plates. So all of that needs to be used up. Next is peaches. They had peaches on sale, so I went ahead and got some. I got 2 bags. So all of these need to be eaten this week. 2 bags of peaches. I also got potatoes because I needed to spend up the money. But truthfully, you guys, I have no clue what I'm going to use these for. I really didn't plan on using any potatoes, but I needed to spend up the money. So I went ahead and I got potatoes. I'm sure I can figure something out, but all of these have to be gone. I usually get the 10-pound bag. This is the 5-pound bag, and the 10-pound bag will last us 3 weeks. So this is nerve-wracking. We have to eat up all these potatoes. Then we got some strawberries. So I got 6 pints. They were 99 cents a pint, so they were on sale. So we have to eat all of this. I wanted to get 8 pints. I almost did, but I was like, you're going to waste food. This is my biggest problem with all of this, is that I'm terrified of wasting this food. But we will figure this out. We're gonna have fruit for our cheese platters. We'll have fruit for breakfast. We have fruit when we do eggs and fruit for breakfast. So the strawberries will hopefully get eaten up. Next is bananas. These are still green. I got 2 bunches. I usually only get 1, and they're still green. So we have to wait until they ripen, which hopefully it'll be soon, and then we can eat them. And again, I can't freeze them, you guys. Like, they have to be eaten in some way, shape, or form. All of this food is food that you're supposed to eat during this week. So that's my real challenge, is that everything here has to be eaten. Anyway, can you hear the overwhelm in my voice? This is a big old watermelon. Watermelon was on sale. I went to get watermelon because we eat this quickly. Like, I have no problems about this not being eaten. We eat watermelon like it's crazy business, but everything else also has to be eaten. So, but this will get eaten. I know that for a fact. Italian salad. My husband loves Italian salad. I'll have Italian salad too. So we got 3 bags. Usually I'll get 2, and that tends to be more than enough. But I got 3 this week, so we're gonna be eating a lot of salads. Salads are happening this week. 4 bags of spinach. I usually get 2 bags. I got 4. Again, we do the sauteed spinach for my husband and I on mac and cheese night. The kids have their sauteed spinach on top of their mac and cheese for mac and cheese night. And then we can use spinach for smoothies and all that other fun stuff. But since it's in the bag, it's got to get eaten up. Because not just because of the challenge, but because they usually don't last more than a week anyway. So that's gonna get eaten. I also got some White Rounds tortilla chips. These are our favorites. I could do like nachos one night with this maybe, to use those up. So that might be in the books. We might have to have it for a lunch. I don't know, because remember, we're already at 7 meals. We looked at all the proteins. We were already at 7 meals. So I don't know. We're gonna figure that out too. Canned pineapple chunks. This is another thing to have in the oatmeal, which is right here. We got some quick cook rolled oats, so we can do pineapple upside down oatmeal, which is some of my favorites. And then here's that crushed pineapple I told you guys about for the pork. And then I got some jelly because peanut butter and jelly, I need jelly. But apparently I'm gonna have to get through all of this jelly in a week. That's silly. Here's the peanut butter. I got 2 because that's what I usually do. But the 2 will last us 2 weeks. But we have to use it up in a week. So I don't know. I'm gonna be making peanut butter something to use that up. Also, applesauce. Our baby boy, he loves applesauce, so I like to get it. So that's another fruit that needs to be used up, and that is the unsweetened. Is it organic? I think it might be organic. Or I think it's just all natural. Unsweetened applesauce, so I get that. I got 6 cans of tuna, because that can be another lunch if we want to, or another dinner. We needed the canola oil spray, so I got some of that. Vanilla extract, I got some of that because we needed some. I got 4 jars, 4 jars of pasta sauce. Usually I only get 2, and we don't even really need the 2. I just have a second one just in case. But now we have 4 that we have to use up. 4 jars. Oh my gosh. Steamed mixed veggies, I got 3 of those. I usually get 2 or 3. So this is pretty normal. I love these. They're good for quick little side for like the busy nights when I just have to figure out dinner. Salsa would be good if we do the nachos, but what I actually use this salsa for is to make chili. So I love to use salsa in it instead of like the canned tomatoes because it's not as acidic, and this has everything in it already that you need. Already, it's all in there. So anyway, maybe I'll do a video and show you guys how I make my chili. But I did get 2 cans of that, or 2 jars. I went ahead and got ice cream because I had to spend up money. So we got ice cream. But the ice cream goes with the fudge brownies. So I got this too, another kind of junk food. And I figured we could have that for dessert. Maybe we'll have it with the strawberries, put some ice cream on top. And then that'll be a dessert 2 or 3 nights this week. Jiffy corn muffin mix, I got this as well. I figured it could be a side in one of the dinners, or I can make the corn muffins and they can have corn muffins and fruit for a snack one of the weeks. White rice, apparently we need to eat up this whole thing, white rice this week. The whole thing, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Dried beans, because that's usually what I get. I try to get at the beginning of the month, and then we use them all month, but we need to use this week, all of it. So that's gonna be weird. Dried cranberries. We needed more of these, and I usually will only get 1 bag, and then we all nibble on it for snacks. I got 2 bags, so both bags need to be gone. Both bags. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Look, milk. I got milk too, y'all. Look, milk. This is more than what we get through in a week. This would last us probably a week and a half. This is probably a week and a half worth of milk. But we'll take the challenge. Elbow macaroni, that's for mac and cheese night. Usually we do half of this box, but we're gonna do the whole box tonight. The whole box, that's happening. Spaghetti night, we usually do half of the box, but we have to do the whole box for spaghetti night. So this will usually last us 2 weeks because we have spaghetti night every Tuesday. This will last us 2 weeks because we have mac and cheese every Monday. Bread, 4 loaves of bread in a week. We don't ever do that. So that's gonna be interesting. And no, I can't freeze it. And no amount of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is going to use up 4 loaves of bread for our family of 5. But we shall see. We shall see. So we have whole wheat crackers and original crackers. I usually would get 2 boxes of crackers. This week I got 4. Because again, $174, what are you gonna spend it on? So we do peanut butter crackers. Again, we have that cheese and cracker plates that we do for lunch. So hopefully we will use these up. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And then last but not least, eggs. This is the only thing I'm not worried about because I had a limit 6 at Aldi. So I got all 6, and we go through eggs. Like, eggs are probably the protein that everyone will eat in our house and everyone loves in our house. And I usually will take 1 or 2 dozen and turn them into hard-boiled eggs, and we have those for lunch or for a snack or quick protein boost during the day. So I'm not worried about the eggs. They will get eaten up, guaranteed. But that's it, you guys. This is everything. Every single thing that we were supposed to get. And then here's my total. So $165.18 is what I spent on all of this. So I had more money that I could have spent. But what would I have spent it on that I haven't already gotten, that we are already overwhelmed with eating? If you guys want to see how we're doing with this challenge, I'm actually going to be documenting it on our Facebook page. So you can go to the 4 Hats and Frugal Facebook page. I put a link in the description of the video, and follow along day by day to see what we're using or how we're eating up everything. It's overwhelming, you guys. This is what the government says I should be spending on groceries per week. And let's see if they're right. All right. Thank you guys for watching this. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And we will give you an update next week on how we're doing. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.